pretty good at drinking beer. I'm pretty good at drinking beer.
Guys, oh, sorry, I don't want to piss Jerry off. It's Sunday. It's gloomy out. 30 degrees. And it's time to do a brew review. As promised, we're looking at Mirror Pond Pale Ale. This is something that was sent to me by Mike at the Recoil channel. And I'm going to open it up with the Enterprise. Hey, I finally feel like I'm succeeding over here. I have my first official troll. Some channel, which doesn't come as a surprise. The anonymous user is actually the name of the channel, and then one of his homosexual friends also joined him. On the Abbey Thoronis, let's see, Brothers Thoronis Abbey Ale video. He obviously must work for the brewery or whatever. He said that just another loser doing brew reviews that can't appreciate good craft beer. Really. Seems to me I've had quite a lot of craft beers that I like, but when it's shit and I don't like it, I call it shit. But he couldn't hang. He came back with the thing saying that I also don't know how to pour a beer, and that people like me wreck the craft industry. Yeah, of course I told him to go fuck himself. I also pointed out that over here, it is what it is. If I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. Like yesterday's Long Trail, that is a pretty high-rated beer, and I could tell from the base and the way it tastes, it was a good brew. I'm openly admitted. I just don't really care for orange in my beer, which is why a lot of people like Blue Moon, and I don't. So, if you're besides that, I went over to check out his channel, and you know how you can see what the user has done. You know, like this is a life ambition for Chuck over at my Hollow Point, being able to figure out what everyone does, just so he can follow you and nibble on your ass, even at 2 o'clock in the morning, like last night. Must have been up changing his diaper, had the computer on, had to leave a comment, get his work done, and go back to bed. Really, I thought it's lights out at 10 o'clock at the geriatric center. But went over to see this guy's recent activity, and every page and video he had visited was all a negative comment. So there's a troll. Good carbonation. The head has already dissipated, probably due to my mood. Has a nice smell, almost kind of a woodsy kind of apple kind of smell. You know, some beers, they don't really smell good. This would be like something you'd want to plug into a Glade. Here we go. It's actually very nice, very smooth. It's a pale ale, so it's not gonna be, you know, it's not gonna be like something like super ass hoppy. It's again, it kind of has that almost subtle apple in the back of the flavor. It has kind of a maybe I should take that back. Almost a right in the very middle of it, kind of I don't know if it's the carbonation or a moment that you sense the carbonation. I don't think it's the alcohol percent. I don't even remember what this one. Was this a guessing game one? Nope, 5%. So I don't think I don't think the alcohol percentage is an issue. Maybe just a touch of caramel. Subtle, very subtle earthiness. A little like grass. But as you like go to take a drink, that just kind of like that, almost like maybe something you'd use to in your smoker or something. Just kind of a nice subtle apple or pear aroma in it, with like a fresh kind of a wood. Obviously, this one must not be a craft beer, otherwise I would hate it. You know, unlike that. Of course, some of them were like long before the whole invention of the e-scale. Brothers Thoronis Abbey Ale. Yep, I didn't like it. And like I said, you get the finish is just kind of a little wrap up of the wood, pear, apple, and just some subtle earthiness to it. It's really smooth. I mean, this doesn't have any level of harshness at all to it. Yeah, color's kind of good too. I don't know if it said anything on here. The Shedders Brewery. Handcrafted for your enjoyment. Oh my god, it's a craft beer. I better watch what I say, because I personally can sink the entire craft industry. Whew. Traditional brewing since 1988. Classic American Pale Ale. Mirror Pond Pale Ale uses generous quantities of Cascade hops, offering a lush floral aroma. Yeah, it's more fruity to me, but yeah, let's see what else they say about it. Nothing. Oregon. Yeah, well, if that's floral, those are apple flowers. Yeah, that's pretty good. I hope I poured that okay too, because the whole craft industry is watching right now. You think they work for the NSA? I always feel like somebody's watching me, and I have no privacy. Mirror Pond Pale Ale. If you're looking for something that's this would be good everyday kind of thing. Everything from you just got done mowing the lawn to you just got done shoveling the sidewalk kind of stuff. Ooh, missed another opportunity, Birdman. On the E scale, I would I think I'd give this a 6. You know, it's one of the more unique and it's just a kind of a tasty pale ale. So that was a good one. Thank you, Mike, at the Recoil channel. It's amazing how I can forget, like, every single time. We are getting kind of down there on some of these. Let's see, tomorrow is a Monday. You know, let's take a look at this one that New York Half Fast Prepper sent me. Wine Steffener. They're Corbinian. See how this one stacks up against the other ones. I'm sure this is another one. 7.4%. Another 1516 purity law, and this is a Doppelbock. So let's look at that. And other than that, I guess I really haven't got anything. Could probably try for a barrage of unlengthy ones. You know, over here. Let's take a look at this. This is a serious craft beer. Anonymous user douchebag from Bent Paddle, a local company that just has some very outstanding beer. First time I actually had this one. This is a third in a line that they have. As you all know, they have the hop black, and this guy, Venture Pils, a Pilsner Lager. See, Craft Brewery, Duluth, Minnesota. And I gotta say, this is one that my very first impressions is that it wasn't really doing it for me. But after a whole bunch of them, they're really growing on me. It's a, you know, kind of a very unique and complex for a Pilsner. Kind of an initial citrusy hit. Right on the tail of that is just this very nice, deep bread flavor. I really got to go take a gander at the Bent Paddle, see what they offer if they do a tour or anything. Other than that, not really nothing new. Last night was some family time. Then everybody went to bed and jumped on and spent a little time with a few of the boys, and got to bed kind of early in comparison to the night before. And this morning, Alex told me to check out the movie Outlander with Jim Caviezel, and I have to say that I was kind of pleasantly surprised. That was very good. Kind of a twist on things. It took place in was it 709 A.D. Norland, and basically Jim Caviezel's character is an alien who ends up crashing on Earth, and it takes place in the medieval times, obviously. And I thought it was a very, very entertaining movie, and both me and Ms. Bomey gave it thumbs up, so thanks for the recommendation, Alex. Right now, because a few of you guessed accurately, the got the new banner from Tardisius, and it's kind of funny because I'm like looking at the desk, picking up things that Tardisius has sent over the years, and the the brew review banner was actually one of the things that that he sent. So, but during this time period, as much as I like the brew review banner, the bar's open. Anarchy. If if these politicians don't get it and get it soon, they are going to further destroy this great country by putting it into a another revolutionary war. The thing is if there's enough people to stand on our side, it's not going to be the North and the South. It's going to be us in government. But look at all of the people, the government employees, and you people, maybe even one of you guys that I'm talking to right now, may work for the government. And you can't tell me that if we finally said enough taxes, enough of the loss of our freedoms, just I'm done putting up with your shit. You've stolen my future, my children's future, and my grandchildren's future. And for some reason you just think that because you still have checks in your wallet, you can keep writing them. At that point, I think even people that are in the government and in the military and in law enforcement are not going to be defending you politicians and government. Only the, I believe, truly corrupt and evil people amongst government, law enforcement, and military would bear arms against an American citizen. And the fact that we've all seen things like branches of our government training with targets that look like women and children. You know, you put a pistol in the hands of a 12-year-old girl, and all of a sudden that's a training aid, and you're going to shoot that. I still say that when that day comes, and unless this train gets put on a different track real soon, that day's coming sooner than later. If you in the government and you politicians think that you're going to have the overwhelming odds on your side, just because you've got all the cool toys and the fully automatic weapons, and obviously a shit ton of ammo, you're not going to have the people to use it. It's kind of disappointing to think that I might spend my golden years moving from place to place with a group of you, slowly looking for everyone standing against the Founding Fathers, our Constitution, and this great country, because we're coming for you. Truly believe what we need is a real third party. Constitutional party, people like you guys and me that believe what our founding fathers fought and died for, our military men and women have fought and died for, was the right thing, and it is the right thing. Our founding fathers have said this endlessly. They were right back then, and they couldn't be more right today. When some loser, a dirtbag politician, freedom-stealing person like Obama stands up and says that those men could not have possibly foreseen what the future would be like, you know damn well those are only words that I really doubt that even he believes. He's just a grand master of bullshit manipulation. Alright. Cheers, guys. I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to go catch up on some comments. really been behind on the stuff on the B&E brew review side of it. Not as far behind on the Ebomi side of it. Got some videos I need to do for over there. You know, you guys that follow Gun God 556, he's got a giveaway. He's been a friend a long time, and I really like to show some support for him. There's a couple guys right now that are doing some stuff. My own tavern, we've got a giveaway going, and I got to pull a crew together. It's supposed to be mainly alcohol, more alcohol and less politics. But I'm sorry, I'm sorry, but if you've ever been in on those chats, those guys, you guys, are all very, very passionate people when it comes to stuff. And you start throwing a few of these in there, and it's really hard not to have the truth serum come out exactly what you feel, what's going on around you, and to our country, and to our own futures, and see what I was hoping that was going to be a good retirement might be loading mags and reloading. So, on that note, I will see you tomorrow. Take a look at the wine and stuff in there, and have a bunch more of these and some righteous. Ms. Bomey's talking about doing a cooking video too. I don't remember what she settled on. One of them, if it's the one that she does. You know, when you're a kid and you have like macaroni and cheese, you know, even the craft stuff, as simple as it is, dump it, boil it, stir it, eat it. I'm sorry, but even that's good. And there's so much stuff you can do to doctor that up too. You know, put stuff in it, and I think she found something that she liked the way it sounded, was going to modify it a little bit. Homemade macaroni. I don't remember what was in it, but she might be doing that. I always like it when she finds new things. Get out of that set list of what you eat. Chicken on Monday, pizza on Tuesday, hamburgers on Wednesday. Yeah, then you talk her into making a cooking channel and experiment away. I'll be the guinea pig. Oh, those quesadillas on the grill. Okay, cheers, guys. You have a good Sunday, and you know, try to make the best of Monday. I'll be back giving my friend a hand, which is just great. Sit and swing a mallet all day long, pounding in a hardwood floor. Okay, cheers, guys.